Guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Emily Rose here. I know I look a little different. I got off all my hair this weekend. I'm a little iffy about it, but I have short hair and I don't care. It's better for me. It's easier to maintain. Less shampoo, all the good things. So, today I wanted to talk to you guys about priorities. And as a Christian woman, we tend to have a little bit of different priorities compared to someone who does not have a faith, or even are a kin of faith, or yeah. So we just have different priorities. And I just feel since I've gotten married, I've had a baby, and now I'm working basically full time with my two jobs. I just feel like I've kind of neglected my roots, which was at the time God first, and then it was my work and Bible school at the time, and it was my just getting those big things done, work. And then it was my and then I had my family as a priority above all that. And then we had friend time and doing certain things. Since I've gotten married, I've had to up my husband above my family and above what I want to do. And then I had a child, so you up that priority. It's just you add more priorities. You keep adding people in your life, you're adding priorities. Because people are very important. I want to make sure that you know that. And chasing after dreams is important, but as long as you have those relationships to get you there. I just felt that I needed to say that, because some people just are going after money. They're going after cars. They're going after houses. They're going after I don't even know anymore. Going after likes on Facebook, likes on YouTube, views on YouTube. I just wanted to make this video to kind of just talk about what real priorities are and how to get back on track with those. So like I said, I had way different priorities, and now my priorities are way different now. So I have basically 6 priorities right now. Number 1, God and what God tells me to do. My call on my life, which is to be with children and youth and just bless their hearts out and just share the love of Jesus with them. Which I am doing. Check! Woohoo! I have 1 priority in check a little bit. 2, my husband and myself are on the same plane, because we are one. When you get married, you become one, according to what my faith talks about. So my priorities with him is what my husband asks, communicating throughout the day with him, being honest about where I'm spending money, spending time with my husband, taking care of myself, self-care, and losing weight. Those are the being healthy is my priorities. Next is my child. So Hannah, and all that she needs to be done, and discipling her and teaching her the ways that I was grown up with, because I feel like it will help her out in life. Then it's my family. It goes my immediate family, so that's my husband, my daughter, anything they need, and then my extended family. So then it goes to my mom, dad, and then it goes out, keeps extending the priority. Some of these move when there's weddings and there's different things going on, and you're asked to help or not help, but just to pray for and be on standby for. And then there's work, which is getting emails done, getting all your administrative tasks done, planning lessons and things, and then my friends. And sometimes I have felt like I have put my friends above my husband and myself sometimes, not intentionally, but out of love and wanting the best for them, and wanting to just be there. for them. And I feel like sometimes I have put my husband on a back burner, or I've mismatched my priorities. And now that I have my list here, I can go back and say, okay, so I spent time with God today. That is a priority one taken care of. Have I talked to my husband today? Have I communicated with him? Have I showed him love? Next, have I played with my daughter? Have I made sure that she felt love and I taught her something today? Have I gone to the park with her? Finally, we have family, and have I talked to my family today? Have I made sure that they're doing all right? Have I made an effort to say hi to any extended family? And then work. It comes near the end of the day too, which is kind of convenient because then I can just like focus on my first 4 priorities really good. And then work, and then friends. And I'm really grateful to my friend Katie. She has met with me after work, which I get off at 9:30 every Wednesday so far since I moved to Hamilton, back to Hamilton again. It has been such a blessing to me. And I just feel so blessed by her. And just to friends who have, took their time out after I'm done work and knowing that I've gotten all my priorities in place. They have like waited their turn, and I really I really appreciate them. And I just feel like a lot of people right now, they're just coasting by in life and they don't have any priorities, and they've kind of rejected those relationships, which is not ideal. And I just wanted to talk about it because God wants us to have priorities, and He wants us to make sure that we're keeping to these priorities, because in the long run, if we're having a good relationship with God, making that a priority, pouring out our hearts, even when we're angry, even when we're upset, even when we're dealing with things, God's right there and we just give it to Him, then the relationship with our husbands, the relationship with our children, the relationship with our family, the relationship with our work, the relationship with our friends will all come into alignment. And sometimes it's scary when you want to talk to God, because you're just like, in some days you're just like, God, everything is going wrong that's supposed to go wrong, and you just like want to yell at Him. I have in the past yelled at Him, and then He's shown me His faithfulness, and then I have to be like, hey, so about that, thank you so much for being so faithful in that. So anyways, I just want to encourage you, make sure you have priorities in your life. Put them in the order that you feel is best. I'm doing this from a Christian perspective. And just the way I was raised, and you might have different priorities, like your pets, for example. If you don't have any kids or a husband, your pets. If you have a business, instead of going to work, you're working on your business. That's really important, and like doing what God called you to do. If you have different culture, maybe something in your culture is really important to you, I would put it as a priority, and make sure that you go through your priorities every day, and because when you fulfill your priorities, I feel like I am more, calm, and I feel like everybody feels loved, and I feel like everybody feels important. And that's all I really wanted to say, was that priorities are really important and you need to have them. I gave you an example of my priorities and some examples of maybe some of your priorities, and you can just put them in order and just check it every day. Just go through it, and if you haven't spent one thing on priority, make it a priority this week. It's not necessarily the reason why I didn't want to go into cleaning and stuff is because I have lots of priorities when it comes to cleaning. I want to make sure my whole house is good. Right now it is not. I have a 2-year-old almost, and also we've been going through a lot of clothes and a lot of stuff and just minimalizing, because when you put minimalism as a priority, I'm telling you, things just go out of your life so fast, so quick, including in your mind. Like, declutter that space, get your priorities in there, and just go through the list. I just feel like when we let everything else in, like social media and other people's thoughts, it just gets a little cray-cray. So, I just wanted to motivate you today and just to say, get your priorities in check, girl. I feel, yeah, priorities are really important and how you place them in your day. Just take some time to do that today. Just take some time, write down what you think is really important to you. Not in a day, but for your whole entire life. Like, what is at the end of the day they're going to know you for? At least she had she was really good with her family. She worked really hard at her job. She spent time with family and friends and hopefully change some lives. That's what I ultimately want to be left known with my priorities and known that I was really good and a steward of them. So that is just a little rant here about priorities. I know it's not everybody's favorite thing to look at, but I feel like it causes less anxiety, at least for me, because I started to be like, oh, well, I have to clean my house and I have to do this and I have to do that, and then last night just sitting down and like writing what really matters in life. I mean, at the end of the day, people are not going to remember your clean house. They're not going to remember the car you drove. They're not going to know the address you lived at. They're just going to all forget about that, and it's going to be mostly about the time that you spent and the memories that you made.